Everything says we're broadcasting good. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. The Elder School. What's my mouse doing? It's so weird. As you can see, we have returned from the other location. I sold all my junk. And yes, I used the ritual stone in that place to revive everything. Just so I could expand my insane undead army. And I've killed off a few undesirables. You see here, I've got, well, a couple of undead silverhand, a couple of an undead werewolf, another silverhand, another silverhand, another silverhand. My guard, Janasa, good old Bunnykin. The giant, of course, is still here. He just is very slow to follow us, as you're well aware. Ah, more silverhand. That is Krev the Skinner.
Release.
There's another silverhand. There's another silverhand. There's another silverhand. There's another silverhand. Another silverhand. And there's Skjor. And there's a werewolf savage. And there's another silverhand. Yes, I realize it might be a bit disrespectful to have Skjor resurrected. I'm gonna see if it's gonna break the game. Alright, enough of the madness that is the undead. I do need to ask about Bulgra's strange children, don't I? Alright. Well, we'll take care of the giant at Bleakwind Basin first, and then we'll ask about Bulgra's strange children. That's gotta be either the Immersive Patrols or Immersive Road Travelers mod. Or possibly the Immersive AI mod. That's making the roads super busy at the moment. Make things a little bit easier on myself for when we come back through here. We need to actually head west. I am so glad that the Digigrade boot creator actually ported his mod to SA, as well as the one who made the skeleton mesh. That feels so much better. There is something messing with my belt fastened quiver, as you can see. We'll deal with that in the future. I've also uploaded several new mods to Bethesda.net, including, I suppose I should show you guys before we leave town. I'll have to quick save beforehand because it'll cause drama I don't want to have to deal with. Just keep running in circles, don't we? That's gonna be our motto. We run in circles. Definitely want to do Bulgra's mission because that'll get me a unique two-hander. Anyway. Actually, can I harvest chicken's nest? Harvest chicken's nest. Alright. Bahat Mahan is a Thane, you fool! Release her at once!
Oh, forgive me, Thane. I didn't realize it was you. We'll look the other way this time. Even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful.
So,
Should be good.
what now?
Fight.
Where? Who? This is why I don't like messing with the chickens. Even when I'm a Thane, it causes drama. Why is it causing drama? So yes, as you might be able to tell, I have recreated the Explosive Chickens mod. Might still tinker around with it to make it a little bit more destructive. We'll see. Also, I think because I'm a werewolf, I don't get affected by knockback. Good old stone flesh. More north. So it occurs to me that if I'm going to be taking on a giant, that maybe, just maybe, I am still missing. Oh, I've tweaked my sense of smell power again. I'll proc it in a second. I still haven't got to detect corpses, but I have changed it up a bit. As soon as I can pick the lock on this damn chest. There we go. Oh yeah, and I installed an interface mod. This is not Sky UI, but it's a close second. I'll update late. Since I've been busy actually making like mods itself and posting them to the next. I haven't had a chance to put an episode 6 mod list up onto the page, but I will update it in the near future. And there was another one over here, wasn't there? Where is the other giant? over here. Well, you know what I've got to do. I gotta take out the mammoth so I can resurrect it as an undead follower. Ah, good. The ritual stone is already selected. Rise, my undead minions! Rise up! I'm tempted to make giants faster. The only problem is if I make giants faster, when they're not my undead minions, they'll be terrifying. The question is, do I really want to make the giants terrifying? Alright, so let us return to Whiterun. Oh, and I can collect my bounty from Proventus. What's the undead party count at now? Let's see. One giant, one saber cat, a second giant, a third giant, three giants, a mammoth, saber cat, two werewolves, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Silverhand. The leader of the Silverhand, Kjor the Skinner, Skjor. That sounds about right. Sure, we'll get a better look. And of course, the bunny. The bunny will never leave my undead party. I will always revive the bunny. No matter how insane our party gets, we will always have the bunny. But yeah, you can kind of see the undead party from here. A mud crab has decided to attack my undead party. You died to a bunny? I'm sorry. My undead army cannot have someone so weak that they would die to a mud crab. There are some standards in my undead army. You die to a mud crab. When you've got all that support, that's one of them. To think, I accepted his application to join my undead party. And he dies to a freaking mud crab. I am not going to write him a letter of recommendation when he goes to his next undead employer. No mud crabs in the party. Mud crabs are our metric for measuring whether or not you deserve to be in the party. So why would we invite a mud crab into the party? If we're determining that a mud crab can defeat you, will get you expelled from the undead army, then clearly we can't have mud crabs in the army. They are our judges for the party, as it were. Hello, Mr. Goat. Gonna do some manual body cleanups. Have I already cleaned up Adrian? Yes, you cannot be shellfish if you join my party. After all, we're all about teamwork in the undead army. Being shellfish is, well, shellfish.
All I can think about is my son, my Thorold. They say that he was killed, but I know better. I know my son is alive. Those battle-born, they're in with the Imperials. They know it too, and yet they lie to my very face.
Are you sure your son is alive? You must have a reason. No.
I just know it. I can feel it in my heart. You have to believe me. Please visit me at my home. I can tell you the whole story.
Mammoth?
Finest cuts, fresh from the wild.
Mammoth. Khajiit is stuck. You two are way too clingy. Khajiit is stuck. Khajiit is stuck.
Get away from me.
Khajiit is stuck.
Pity, lady, and spare me a few seconds.
I don't think we have hotkeys set up yet. CL? TCL is no clipping, right? Well, at least I got out. Oh, and as you can see, the Gildergreen regrowing mod is working wonderfully. Remember when we were a werewolf, there was no Gildergreen, and now it's starting to grow, and it actually looks kind of nice, I have to admit. The regrowing Gildergreen actually looks pretty nice. Alright, so I do like the fact that the game will prevent any of these super large ones from entering. You gotta love the fact that my Cybercat's like being an undead minion. Just like, yeah, I'm chill. Yeah. You going somewhere, boss? I'm ready, boss. Just need to rest for a minute.
All you ever do is complain about what you do.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
The giant at Bleakwind Basin is dead, yes? Bahat Mahan killed it.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward. Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Ulfric killed the High King, yes? But why would he do such a thing?
No doubt, he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also, because he knew he could.
She wishes to know whose side you were on.
If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come yet.
Bahatmahan has... How do we protect Whiterun from the dragons?
With good planning and constant vigilance. Even now,
All that noise in the background. You can like just hear all of my undead minions groaning and breathing heavily.
Drive back these terrors. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do.
Bahatmahan has heard there is trouble with your children.
Yes, my youngest son. He's a dark child. I don't know what to do with him. He was always a quiet lad, but lately, something has changed. He's become brooding, violent. He won't say a word to me, but I don't know how I upset him. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth, I would be immensely grateful.
Yes, Saran?
I know we intentionally created the corseted armor so that the guards would have a little bit of variety, but it's always weird seeing them wear it. Just always relaxing, ain't you? Well, I suppose now's as good a time as any to show you my updated sense of smell power. Alright, so what I've done is actually changed the visual effect for the detect dead. So it's got this more of this. It's actually the visual effect from telekinesis, that orange glow. You also might notice this strange purple glow, and that is basically checking if something is the opposite gender of my character. You can see all the various men here are highlighted in blue. Janasa is of course not. That one of my undead is female. So you can see like, and it doesn't, it's not, you know, restricted to the undead, just that I only have male undead here. But if I were to go... Well, like here, the guard, no, the guard is undead. No, the guard is alive, because he's got the blue glow instead of the orange glow. And you can see he's also got the gender highlighting. See? He's highlighted in orange, which is basically the soul trap effect. But you can see he's being highlighted in blue and, let's see. You can see in the distance some more. He's definitely male. The Nellikir here is highlighted, but the daughters aren't.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job. The only grown-ups who talk to me are the kind I don't want talking to me.
Your father asked Bahat Mahan to speak to you.
So, the disgusting pig sent you to bother me. One day, I'll tear his face apart so he can leave me alone. My father doesn't know anything about me. But I know about him, and about the war. More than he might think.
Indeed, what sort of things?
I know that he still worships Talos. That he hates the Thalmor almost as much as the Stormcloaks do. That he worries about being chased from Whiterun. That I don't have the same mother as my brother and sister.
And just how do you know these things?
The castle is old. Lots of places nobody's been in a long while. Places where you can overhear things, see things. And the Whispering Lady.
The Whispering Lady? Is she one of the staff, perhaps?
She won't tell me her name. I've gotten good at listening to keyholes. At the door in the basement, I hear her talking to me. I thought I was caught, but she started telling me even more secrets. But I can't open the door.
Where is this door?
In the basement. Trust me, you'll see it. I bet she'll talk to you too.
See? Janasa isn't highlighted, and only some of my undead are highlighted. Both of the werewolves are male, for example. Kashik is going to save, because she is afraid Kashik will not be able to get out of here.
At last. I've been waiting for someone more fit to carry out my will. The child is spirited, but lacks agency.
What could the boy not do? Kashik does not understand.
The boy is good at sussing out secrets. But the corruptibility of children is ultimately too limited for my purposes. You, though, I expect will prove far more malleable.
That is somewhat presumptuous. No, Kashik doesn't even know who you are.
I forgive your not knowing my name. Few can hear my whispers anymore. I am Mephala, the Lady of Whispers. I tug at the web of connections between mortals. Love, hatred, loyalty, betrayal.
You're Mephala, the clan mother, no? What do you need Bahat Mahan to do?
First, you must open this door. A piece of my power has been locked away behind it, and even my eyes cannot see past the seals. I'd much rather it be in the hands of an ambitious and talented person, such as yourself.
How can the door be opened?
The whole of Whiterun is ripe with paranoia and tensions. The Jarl's court is right to fear the power I hold behind this door. The Jarl trusts few, and they will be his undoing. The Dark Child knows of what I speak. Let him guide your path.
And she doesn't actually register as anything behind the door. Can you move out of the way, Saber Cat? Bahat Mahan would like to get past you. Bahat Mahan would like to get past you.
Hey! Watch it!
Bahat Mahan would like to get past. Bahat Mahan's undead army must get past undead army. Does Skewer suddenly change faces? Weird.
You, kinda nice being in on a secret, isn't it?
Do you know how to open the Whispering Door, perhaps?
I told you, I know everything about the castle. For some reason, that door is special. Only 2 people can open it. Balgroof and Farengar, the court wizard. How you get it from them is up to you. Nobody would notice if Farengar went missing, I promise you. Until next time. Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice with my
What is it that you need? Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Oh, my.
Never should have.
Why don't I ask this to the chat? Normally I don't like vendors to be killed, but we've already lost Adrian. And to be fair, we've lost Uthgard, we've lost Lydia, we've lost Idolf Battleborn. What do you think? Should we just keep going forward, or should I reload the save and, you know, wait till he's gone to sleep and try and pickpocket him? Should we leave Farengar dead, or shall we attempt to get the Whispering Key without him being dead? Now, when you say resurrect, do you mean keep him alive and just save scum? Or do you want me to turn him into an undead minion? Well, that's why I'm asking. What do you guys want? Should I save scum to get the key? Leave him dead and resurrect him as an undead minion? I don't have any pickpocketing potions. Let me check my inventory. Oh, I love this interface so much. This makes things so much more usable. Yeah, items enchanted, lockpicking. Just curiosity, does this actually affect pickpocketing as well? Is buffing speech. It buffs. Success! On the second try. As long as I'm here. Oh yeah. I love this interface. It may not be Sky UI, but it is worlds better. Worlds better. This interface is worlds better than what we have to deal with in vanilla.
Excellent work. Now, I trust you're sharp enough to see that the sword doesn't match the description of the ebony blade you may know. It has languished too long outside the winds of alliance and betrayal. To return to its past glory, it must first drink the blood of deceit. Your world is admirably steeped in lies and inclinations. My blade is a darling leech that feeds on deceptions and nourishes its master. Seek out those closest to you. The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings will accompany my blade in a song of your grandeur.
Add more missions against Ebony. To anyone reading this, beware this blade! It is hoped that only people having access to this room should be the Jarl of Whiterun and this trusted wizard. If anyone else is reading this, please understand the magnitude of your folly. Turn around and never even speak of this room or this blade to anyone. It has corrupted and perverted the desires of great men and women. Yet its power is without equal. To kill while your victims smile at you. Only a daedra most vile could have concocted such a malevolent and twisted weapon. But it appears all who wield it end up with the crazed eyes of those wild men who roam the hills, chatting with rabbits. Hey, I chat with rabbits. I have a rabbit with me right now. It is not a sign of insanity. It is not to be trifled with. Not even the hottest fires of the Skyforge can melt it. Indeed, the coals themselves seem to cool when it was placed within. We cannot destroy it, and we would not have it fall into the hands of our enemies. So we keep it hidden, dark, and deep within Dragon's Reach, never to be used. Woe be to anyone who chooses to take it. You are going off my favorites list, 'cause I have found something to replace you with. Actually, 30 damage, 27 damage. I suppose it actually has an effect on it, doesn't it? Actually, with this new interface, I think what I'm going to do is unhotkey all my potions. If I'm favoriting all of my potions, there's no point in accessing them through the quick list when this would be just as efficient. If I need a potion, I just open up my inventory and drink it instead of going through the quick list, which would make my quick list more streamlined. Certainly better, isn't it? I'll hang on to these because I do cast those relatively frequently. Same with Muffle. I'm using that for my leveling up with a skill. These are fine here. Actually, that makes me wonder. Keep those there. I have buffed wards, so... Those are all favorited. I don't need to favorite that. There's this weird little thing about the game where if you soul trap... so this is the Ebony Blade. What the Ebony Blade basically does is you need to attack. You need to attack. You need to attack and kill basically people who are friendly with you. You do it 10 times and it powers up to an even more powerful form. Now, apparently, if you soul trap a dead body, it can level up Conjuration. So it doesn't actually work on on Raised Dead. All right, so let's see here. I mean, I've got plenty of companions that I can spam it on. Assuming I can get past them. Let's consider an aggressive spell.
Ain't nobody high and mighty in these.
Someone do something! What have you done?
Maybe when I adjust, maybe when I put in the keywords to all my spells, I'll make a note whether they're considered hostile or not. Because that might be good to know beforehand, before you start randomly casting spells, if they're considered hostile or not. But now I have a good reason for putting keywords on all the spells, instead of just to put a keyword on them. So you can know beforehand whether your spell will be considered passive or aggressive. Now, that said... So, I mean, so yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. Because then you have two reasons for installing these spell mods. One is that it tags them, which makes them sorted in the, if you're using the old favorites menu, relatively easy. And two is you now also will get an idea of whether they're hostile or not. This place is just full of dead bodies, isn't it? I'm not even sure where my companion is at the moment. So many companions, my god. Well, I don't know how my werewolf died. That works. Now, Soul Trap. Conjuration. It's a 60-second timer, okay. So if I were to just keep spamming that on her every 60 seconds, I could level up my Conjuration. Good to know. It's always good to know what spells you can spam, you know? Speaking of which, do I have a spell in each circle on my short list that I can use to level up those skills? I've got Muffle from Illusion, I've got Alteration, where I've got Stone Flash and all that. Yeah, Muffle. Meet Freelia in her home. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to meet Freelia in her home.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters.
And we just got a random giant.
Might consider joining up myself.
This poor town. Maybe come back at night? That's when she'll be in her house, maybe?
Just because I'm a Greymane doesn't mean I can't earn my own keep. I didn't mean... I'm sorry I asked.
Speaking of which... No, the lake. Where's the house of the... It's got a mammoth in town. Yep, it's just a mammoth in town. Priest of Arcade is out and about, always nice when that happens. House of Clan Battleborn is locked up, so I'll have to visit them at night. In that case, I guess we have to decide what we want to do next. Alright, so there are a couple of key places I need to make my way to. I would like to make my way to Shearpoint and fight the dragon there. I would like to make my way to Falkreath and speak to the Jarl there and do some stuff over there. Make a left of the mammoth, you can't miss it. I'd like to retrieve the horn of Jurgen Windcaller. And of course retrieve the fragments of Ruthrod. And I actually want to do the Morthal quest as well, because I have tinkered with, you know, the Morvoth boots, and it'd be nice to actually pick them up so I can make sure they're spawning properly. So where do we want to go? We can head north and do that, over to here, and then over to Morthal. And I suppose we can stop in Dawnstar along the way. Or we can head south and do Falkreath. Or we can head east and do Shearpoint.
Ugh. Been tending to your hounds? Smell like a wet dog.
Well, Khajiit is Khajiit. I mean, Khajiit should smell like a wet cat, but Khajiit is Khajiit. Alright, we shall do the Jarl then. And we'll probably end up spending a few episodes there, because there's a number of quests to do down in that area. Come on, Slowpoke, we're heading this way. Khajiit wonders if Khajiit can get a new horse. Khajiit can buy a horse, yeah?
Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin. Suit yourself. Suppose so. Got one all saddled if... Suit yourself.
I am trying to see.
None of them's older than 9. Now the horse... We've taken to calling her Queen Alfsigar. Or just Ali for short. I expect you can name her anything you like, once she's yours.
So apparently, even though my horses died, you can buy a second horse and they'll have the exact same name. That's kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. Unless, of course, he's always naming the horse with the saddle Queen Alfsigar. But I have to admit that is kind of weird. Oh crap! Horse twins. Exactly. Khajiit sees a bear. Khajiit would like to get some... Khajiit has forgotten to put on... Khajiit has forgotten... Khajiit Stone Flash. Khajiit needs Stone Flash to be ready. Khajiit needs Blade to be ready. Now Khajiit is ready. You think you can take on Khajiit? Khajiit has the Ebony Blade. Khajiit is not so weak anymore. Stop ragdolling so Khajiit can loot you. You were also defeated by... I suppose a bear is relatively tough, but you were taken out like a punk. So Khajiit... does not want you on Khajiit's party, because Khajiit's party is already massive as it is. Annoying. Can't get a proper target on it. As well, I'm sure it'll despawn eventually. Alrighty. wish to challenge Khajiit?
You're mine.
Khajiit is not impressed. Khajiit really should have sold stuff before Khajiit left town. Ah well, we passed through Riverwood anyway on our way to Falkreath, we'll be fine. I have a water overhaul mod. I don't know what it is with Bethesda and water. They can never really get water right, can they? Water mods are always like the first mod you have to install to make your game look better. Like, you can make arguments about the texture overhauls, but water always looks so horrid in Bethesda games. That reflection, though. That reflection. You cannot tell me that reflection isn't gorgeous. There's still this weird transition point, though. You know, one thing I've always found kind of weird now, I mean, they explain it in-game, but I've always still found it kind of weird. So, Riverwood is technically part of Falkreath Hold. So why is it that we are sent to Whiterun in order to seek aid from the Jarl there? Wouldn't it have made more sense for the Jarl? I mean, is it? I suppose it's like right on the border, right? That's still kind of weird.
shrinking, but
Whatever you need. Take a look.
I'm not going to sell the Skyforge steel one. That's special. Take his elven arrows, though. Oh, I definitely want to disenchant that. I don't think I have an archery buff. I really should have just thrown all that stuff into my house, shouldn't I?
Like you're always drunk. Let me get back to my rounds.
We're one of the same kind, you and I. If that is what you wish.
Khajiit is going to need you to carry a few things. Nothing major, just a few things. I suppose Khajiit can let you carry the Skyforge Steel Greatsword.
Lead on, then.
Thank you. You and me, we're the only... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
That'll do. Lighter in the pocket. And we need to go southward.
The Greybeard has summoned the Dragonborns in High North.
Whoa. That necromancer really should have thought better about taking on this undead army. Really. Like, that's not even my entire undead army. That's just the one that actually are able to keep up with me. What was that necromancer actually thinking? Yep, the Khajiit in full elven armor that's followed by an undead army. That's the person I want to solo. Because they are clearly weak enough for me to defeat on my own. Ooh. Someone was using Ancestor's Wrath, weren't they? Oh yeah, they're spamming Ancestor's Wrath, aren't they? And you? Hold on. Can I talk to you? Whoa.
Questions? Tidings.
Okay. Khajiit feels like this is an ambush. Khajiit is going to refresh Khajiit's magic.
Release me.
Agent Jayon. In response to your report dated 26th Morningstar 401, your request for an expedition force is hereby denied. Jayon, this 7th of the 4th year has filled this month, and not one of your leads, not one, has turned up much of a shred of evidence that a Tallow Shrine exists in Lake Ilanalta region. No prisoners, no documents, nothing. Our forces are stretched thin enough as it is, and I have better missions, better agents, to assign them to. If you feel so sure of your informant, investigate this yourself. Come back with proof, or not at all. By my hand and seal, Elwyn. She has a feeling that more Thalmor will show up. One was at the shrine. He must have had an attachment with him, though. Khajiit is positive of that. What is causing that bug? Apparently it's a bug other people reported without mods. Brutal. Brutal. Oh wait, this is easy to do. Just sniff out who's aggressive. Khajiit is really surprised you guys didn't stand much of a chance, considering Khajiit has an army. And of course, Khajiit sees no reason to revive you. Because what would you add to Khajiit's army? What would you add to Khajiit's army? Khajiit thinks you would add nothing to Khajiit's army. Khajiit's minions better not be trying to kill Khajiit. Because Khajiit will be very disappointed. Hey look, my giant is catching up. That's one benefit of being over encumbered. Your undead giant minion can follow. You know, Khajiit was expecting the werewolves to be tougher parts of Khajiit's undead army, but it seems the werewolves died pretty quickly. I suppose Khajiit should not be surprised. They were werewolves that she had found within the dungeon of the Silver Hand. So the Silver Hand had clearly killed them. Still, Khajiit figured they'd be powerful against non-Silver Hands. Ah well. Why is the world shaking? Khajiit does not see a dragon.
see a dog out there.
Khajiit has seen whole packs of dogs.
No. This was a specific one. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
I'll take a look at the meshes later, because I'm getting people reporting purple pants on all of the guards. So there might be something that works fine on my local account, but doesn't work when I upload it somewhere else, which means there's probably a broken texture link inside either my texture sets or inside the NIF file. They look fine to me, so it's gotta be an issue with either the texture files actually it's probably a problem with the NIF, because the texture files would change the tunic but not the pants. The pants never change. Oh, something to look at later. So we do get a nice chance to see here the different helmets. Like for example, this guy has got the Imperial helmet with the full wreath colors, as you can see there. And I'm not sure how well you can see it, but there's actually the full wreath crest there inside the center. Khajiit is going to switch over to the Amulet of the Zenithar. So Khajiit will probably be doing some selling here. And while we're here. Yep, sense of smell.
Yes? What is it that you want?
Khajiit is surprised to find the Jarl so young. There's a story behind it. No.
My uncle Dengir was Jarl until a short time ago. His old age and failing health caught up with him, and he stepped down. He now serves us honorably as Thane, and to the great benefit of the Hold, I now serve as Jarl.
Does your youth and inexperience not make your job difficult, perhaps?
Difficult? I'm a Jarl. I eat the most succulent meat, drink the finest ale, and hunt with the best hounds in the Hold. Meanwhile, my very capable steward sees to the needs of the small folk and ensures that my hold runs smoothly. Being a Jarl could hardly be simpler. You should try it sometime.
Khajiit might. Khajiit might. Khajiit, Bahat Mahan, received your letter.
Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first.
Say no more, say no more. Khajiit will always kill bandits.
Clean things up. Go and take care of it.
Khajiit can definitely do that for you. And let me do that. And make sure it's highlighted. I never returned to clinic. Where is Pennermith Tower? Way over there.
Every last bandit. Spare no one.
Might as well update my map.
Helvard! The guards are looking sloppy today. I want you to reduce their wages for the month.
Sir, I will shape them up.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors. If you think you've got what it takes,
we can't afford to lose
our
any men
headquarters
if we
is
wish to keep
insulted.
Falkreath protected.
I would think a man of your military training would be able to do with less. But so be it.
I'll take my leave then.
Why have taxes not come in from Granite Hill, Nenya?
I'm the steward
We
here.
should send some
I
guards
serve under
down.
Jarl Sidgeir and Jarl Dengir before him.
Now there's a communication camera in it. How long have you been a steward?
It was Dengir who made me a steward, long ago when he was young. When Dengir's health began to fail, young Sidgeir was appointed Jarl in his stead. It was simpler just to keep me as steward. Sidgeir has no interest in running his hold, and so leaves such matters to me. As for my part, I do my best to see that folk are treated fairly.
Khajiit is always on the lookout for work. Anything in Falkreath, perhaps?
The Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Ancient Ascent. Falkreath boasts an unusually large cemetery, no? How so?
Many battles have been fought here over the centuries. Graves were dug and monuments built, and the town grew around these. In time, Falkreath came to be known as the Heroes' Graveyard. Many noble jarls and renowned warriors asked to be buried here. Falkreath's reputation has faded somewhat, but the graves remain, reminding us of the one inevitable truth of life. May wisdom forever light your path.
You gotta love that guy. I just got like a Whiterun guard with me here in Falkreath. Yeah, that won't spark a war between the Jarls. Nothing at all suspicious about having a Whiterun guard here in Falkreath. See an enchanting table.
Yes. If that is what you wish. Let's go.
Kashyyyk is thinking, we will always keep the bunny. The others may come and go, but we will always keep the bunny. And Kashyyyk is thinking, maybe, if we run across a dead guard in each hole, Kashyyyk will recruit each of those. So Kashyyyk will have a bunny and a guard from each hole. That seems like a good idea.
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town.
Kashyyyk has seen whole packs of dogs.
No. This one's alone on the road outside of town. I can't afford to chase him down, but I could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road.
Kashyyyk has much to do, but could be after we convince the dog, yes.
Oh, it's smart to command something up front. Some gold now, and some when I have my dog. Here's the meat. Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengeir first, and the Empire second.
Loyalty is important to you, yes.
I was Dengeir's personal guard for years. I risked my hide more than once to protect him. Why would I do that? For money? Because I swore an oath? No. It was because he was a good man and a true friend. A true Nord places loyalty and honor above all else.
Folkreath is rather quiet, no.
Only inside the gates. Much of Folkreath Hold is wilderness, and there's plenty of trouble to be had.
Well then, Kashyyyk would like to see what you have for sale, yes.
Helmets. Pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Increase your stamina. Look at all those dwarven arrows. I think it's safe to say I can switch over to dwarven arrows now. $16, $12, $14. Let's sell the orchid. Much better, Kashyyyk can now move freely. Kashyyyk should probably level up. Kashyyyk is gonna go with... You know what? One more point of magicka. Two-handed. I still think sneak and bows I should be focusing on. Foot, silent roll. Critical chance. That won't do much good since I'm wearing heavy armor to get that skill up. Makes that more damage. Always nice to be able to move freely.
might you need, if that is what you wish.
Damn it. Now, if I give you just one, will you be able to use it infinitely? All this stuff I can sell. The rest of the stuff I will sell. Let's go. The blacksmith.
Welcome to Dead Man's Drink.
Need something? Yes?
Well, she was outside, wasn't she?
You're going to have the men around here wrapped around your finger in no time. Good day.
Oh yeah, this is part of my female armor overhaul includes giving pants to women. You don't see it too often, but yes, there is pants included in the mod.
I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it track me down again. Oh, I wouldn't complain if we could string together a few sunny days now and then.
Heard any rumors of murder and intrigue lately?
Been talk of a little boy in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino. Get this, he's been trying to contact the Dark Brotherhood. Foolish lad.
Any advice for a traveler in these parts, perhaps?
Folks have gone missing the past few weeks. Word now's that our hunters are gone too. Say, if you're traveling, could you keep an eye out for them? Valder and his men, I think they were after bear up north.
Anything else?
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face. Make you look completely different. Do you believe that? Hear any juicy gossip?
Zeke would like to get past you.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them while I was a Stormcloak.
You have a brother, yes? You
His
mentioned?
name's Bolin. He's the one who works the lumber mill down by the river. If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation. He ain't one for talking, especially with folk he don't know.
You were a Stormcloak then?
I was once, but not anymore. I was wounded in a skirmish up near Windhelm. This was years ago, mind you. Now maybe I don't pick up a blade in Ulfric's name no more, but I still hold with his ideals. Skyrim is Nordland, and we ought to rule it. We don't need no help from the Empire on that count.
You have goods for sale, yes?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Definitely has a bit of this and a bit of that, doesn't he? grab that. I don't think I ever need to do any more pickpocketing. If I bought back my accidentally sold silver necklace, it would only cost me 172. Alternatively, I could buy a grand soul gem and make a new version of it. Actually, I'm a werewolf. I'm completely immune to disease!
Steal anything from my shop and you'll regret it.
Now I just need to get a hold of a necklace of some sort. But that's not like a big worry. Just before the next time I do any enchanting of a neck gear, basically.
God Arcade was once like us, bound to winding mortality. But he willingly gave up this existence, that we might better understand the vagaries of life. It is through the ebb and flow of this cosmic tide that we find renewal, and in the end, peace. May the spirit of Lavinia,
good old loading armor in Skyrim.
This world and its suffering know the beloved serenity of the Fates. And may we one day rejoin them in eternity.
Could literally put my fist through the hole.
Gust is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. I take care of the shrine.
So you don't tend it alone, no?
Oh, merciful Arcade, no. I'm too old and frail, and this graveyard is too large. Gust is my assistant. He helps me tend the headstones and keep our cemetery clean, as befits a place of rest.
So you are a priest, no?
I am. I came into Arcade's light after the Great War. So many died by my hands, my magics. I'm fortunate that Gust and the people of Falkreath have come to accept me as one of their own. Could you do an old elf a favor? I misplaced my journal in a cave I was exploring. I'll pay for its return.
Perhaps Kashyyyk will find time to do this.
Blessing of Arcade for your help. That journal means a lot to me, if you find it.
A sad time.
Is this place always so gloomy? Khajiit can hardly bear it.
Yes, and I couldn't tell you why. My wife and I think there's some dark magic at work. Perhaps Arkay's influence is strong here, and he likes to keep it this way.
Who died?
Our daughter. Our little girl. She hadn't seen her 10th winter.
Khajiit is sorry for you. How did she die?
She was... You ripped her apart. Like a saber cat tears a deer. We barely found enough of her to bury.
And you know who did this, yes?
Sinding. Came through as a laborer. Seemed like a decent man. He's stewing in the pit while we figure out what to do with him. If you've got the stomach to look at him. What could drive a man to do something like this?
Why is the Sound Cemetery so large?
The cemetery is ancient. It's been here longer than the town. I'm no scholar, but I know that a lot of battles have been fought here over the course of history. After each battle, more dead were buried, and the graveyard got bigger. I heard it's now the biggest graveyard in Skyrim. Just don't understand what kind of man does that.
Don't let the shop's name frighten you away. I have plenty of reliable tonics and healing potions to sell.
Khajiit has not seen many red guards in Skyrim. What brought you here?
Well, my family back in Hammerfell didn't approve of my interest in lethal poisons and death in general, so I left and wandered north. When I found this town, with its huge cemetery, I felt right at home. I opened the shop, and I've never looked back. This is where I belong.
Grave concoctions, Is that not a little macabre, perhaps?
I know, it's a bit strange. Not exactly a name to bring comfort to the sick and ailing who come to buy a poultice or salve. But what you must understand about Falkreath is that our town is defined, for better or worse, by the large and ancient cemetery here. That's why the inn is called Dead Man's Drink, the farm is called Corpse Light Farm, and so on. I suppose it's sort of a running joke. All right, then.
I think Khajiit has asked all that there is to ask, and has all the people to help. The dog outside Falkreath, speak to Sinding. Ancient Ascent is over there. Banner Mist Tower, hunting party. I think we'll go for the dragon. We'll leave the dog and we'll leave Sinding for later, but we'll focus on the dragon first. And then we'll do this stuff over here next. And Khajiit has fallen out of the world.
Warriors always return.
Actually, suppose it wouldn't hurt to do Sinding. Khajiit seems to be in jail. That does not encourage Khajiit, for when Khajiit comes to visit, Khajiit is immediately thrown into jail without doing anything.
Need something? Yes? Need something?
Okay.
Need something?
Okay. That's the one problem with having a massive undead army. Getting shoved into walls. Khajiit is tired of being constantly thrown into the prison.
Need something? Come to gawk at the monster.
Khajiit hears you attacked a little girl. Such a brave man, yes.
Believe me, it wasn't anything I ever intended to do. I just lost control. I tried to tell them, but none of them believed me. It's all on account of this blasted ring.
Of course, the ring is to blame. What ring?
This is the ring of Hersing. I was told it could let me control my transformations. Perhaps it used to, but I'll never know. Hersing didn't care for my taking it, and threw a curse on it. I put it on, and the changes just came to me. I could never guess when. It would be at the worst times. Like with the little girl.
Indeed, what kind of transformations are you speaking of?
I don't suppose there's a point in keeping the secret if I'm going to die in here anyway. I'm sure you've heard of men who shift to beasts under the influence of the moons. I am one of them. A werewolf. It's my secret, and my shame. That's why I wanted the ring. It was said to give men like me control. Now, I may look like a man, but I still feel the animal inside of me as strong as ever.
Why did this make you attack the girl? Khajiit wishes to know the whole story.
I had just come into Falkreath. They needed some help working the mill, and I thought that would be something safe, something I could do. When I saw the little girl, I was just... I could feel it coming on. I could taste it. I needed to hunt, but this pitiful, limited body wasn't meant for hunting. Slow, no claws, weak, mashing teeth for chewing cud. I held in my rage as long as I could, but it boiled inside of me. She looked so fragile, helpless prey, and then I feel terrible about what happened, about what I did. It would probably be best for everyone if I just went away.
You mean Hersing the Hungry Cat, yes? Or do you speak of something else?
Do you not know the Daedric Lord of the Hunt? He revels in the chase, and also gave the gift of lycanthropy to mortals. A powerful force not to be crossed, as I learned too late.
But we do now.
I've been looking for a way to appease Hersing. There is a certain beast in these lands, large, majestic. It's said that Hersing will commune with whoever slays it. I tracked it into these woods, but then I had my accident with the child. I want to beg his forgiveness, give him back the ring. But while I'm stuck in here, the beast wanders free.
Perhaps my hand will take the ring to the Hungry Cat, to Hersing, yes?
Oh my. You would do this for me? Here, take it. I don't want anything to do with this wretched thing anymore. Seek out the beast. He wanders these woods. Bring him down and Now the Lord of the Hunt should smile on you. I wish you luck, but you leave here while I still have my skin. Should our paths cross again, I will remember your kindness. Farewell.
Okay then.
What could it mean? Return of the Dragonborn? And who among us could possibly hold that honor? Such power.
Need to head eastward. That's the way I need to go.
Huh? Need something? Good day. Take a look.
Interesting. Random merchant on the road. Ah, nope. No necklaces.
All right then.
What do you want, cat? Take a
looking
look.
for a necklace. Nope.
Until next time.
Seriously? I have some incompetent corpses. Not my saber cat! Stupid insta-kill rocks. Let's try and get through here before it kills anybody else. What is that noise? Whoa. Not so fast. You will not escape from Khajiit. You will not escape, Khajiit.
Well met, Hunter.
The Hot Man thought she just killed you.
And skillfully, too. I've been watching you for ages, it seems. You have the makings of a fine hunter. You may even be my champion. Perhaps.
You're the hungry cat, no?
I am the spirit of the hunt. Just one glimpse of the glorious stalker that your kind calls Hercine.
Will you remove the curse from this ring, perhaps?
I may consider it. But you must first do a service for my glory. The one who stole it has fled to what he thinks is his sanctuary. Just as a bear climbs a tree to escape the hunt, but only ends up trapping himself. Seek out this rogue shifter. Tear the skin from his body and make it an offering to me.
Yes, done Bahat Mahan no wrong, Khajiit would not kill him.
There is no retribution in the hunt. It is not vengeance I seek, but the blood course of a living hunt. There are others who would gladly accept my favor. They will hunt him while you delay. Your choice.
Well, that's over there. We still have a dragon to fight. No. Which requires us to head, apparently, back to the road and around. Stop killing all of my silver hands.
Thank you. Free again.
My God, how many of you guys are going to be killed by the rock? Who else is dead now? I'm gonna lose half my undead army just to the frickin' rocks. Khajiit is liking the ebony blade. What has Khajiit found here? A note to the authorities. I have heard talk about the dragon, but I didn't believe it until now. One flew by last week, and ever since we have had him fly back and forth from the nearby mountain peak. My wife thinks we should move away, go somewhere else. I told her that would be nonsense. As long as we don't bother it, it won't bother us still. I thought it would be best if we report it to the local authorities. The creature's lair is just south of the hill, behind our shack, near Bear's Cave Mill. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is trying to attack Khajiit. Gotta love it being killed while I'm shifting into werewolf form. Khajiit's not taking that chance now. Now actually in my headcanon she's actually shifting into a weird tiger form. But until I get that mod working, we're gonna have to do with this. I have to loot those bodies afterwards. I can't do that in werewolf form. I'm going to have a lot of things to loot, aren't I? That's not good. I am so close to death. And Skjor is dead again. I feel like I'm about to transform back as well. Candlelight in one hand and Fatially in the other. Let's leave Skjor here. It's a noble death to fight a dragon. I already have his wolf armor, so it's not even that big of a deal. Plus I can buy wolf armor as well. It's a little bit less creepy than resurrecting one of my friends. One of my fellow companions. undead army is slowly shrinking. Still got Krev the Skinner. I still got Janasa. I think I may be out of most of my companions. Like most of my undead corpses. Nice. Yeah, there's Shanasa. And there's Krev the Skinner. Well, my mammoth is still around for all the good that does. Over here is where those elves were, wasn't it? they despawn already? They were right here, weren't they? We dropped down here. We fought the Thalmar Judiciaire. Kind of a bummer, they all despawned. I'm gonna double check. Make sure. It's kind of weird that they would despawn that quickly. But yeah. That is so weird. Yeah. That's a bummer. Looking forward to looting their elven armor. These guys aren't suspicious at all. Oh, wait, traveling merchant.
Take a look.
Make my life easier.
Until next time.
It's kind of weird, though, that they would despawn that quickly.
Need something? If that is what you wish. Lead on, then.
And let's see. Select the bounty? We'll do that. Yeah, we might as well fast travel. That way we can gather up all of our undead minions and see who's left, basically. Alright, what do we have left after the rock slide? It's looking like one werewolf, Crab the Skinner, a mammoth, and 2 giants? We lost a giant? Apparently we lost a giant. Is our bunny here? Also looks like we lost the Whiterun guard. It looks like we've lost the bunny. Damn it. What? It's in Skin Ripper's cache this time. These things really are super overpowered, aren't they? Come on, Silverhand, Janasa. Yeah, we've lost most of our party. We have 2 giants, a mammoth, leader of the Silverhand, one of the Silverhand, and a werewolf. That's it.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? Dragon?
Don't get too far ahead.
I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl Siggeir and Jarl Dengir before him.
The dragon at ancient ascent will terrorize the land no more.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward. May wisdom forever light your path.
Now, do I have what I need to make my new amulet? Got the amulet, and do I have the Grand Soul Gem? I have the Grand Soul Gem.
Siggeir can sometimes act too quickly, but he does listen to Helvard and I.
Here we go with Alteration this time, and we're going to use a Grand Soul Gem. Find the dog outside Falkreath. Don't really want to do that right now. I'll do that last. I know he's going to send us on a big old trip around Skyrim. I really don't want to deal with that. Bannermist Tower, though. I sworn I heard a dragon.
What is the music of life?
The stream of one whose crime is being carved into their skin over and over. Let's avoid the black water. Well, onward, Khajiit says, onward. Khajiit sees some useful snacks. The Spriggan thought it could best Khajiit. The Spriggan was wrong. Can Khajiit feed on a Spriggan? Khajiit cannot feed on a Spriggan. I love the fact that I'm still underneath the effect of my stone skin. Where is Khajiit's target? Oh, Janasta's still alive. That's always good. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to install the werewolf perk overall, aren't I? There really isn't much in the tree until you do the totem quest. There's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 perks. Out of a total of 7, 8, 9, 10 perks. Kinda underwhelming. Adjust the cooldown on this. Since you can activate it unlimited amounts of time, it doesn't really matter what the cooldown is, right? It doesn't matter how long you stay in it, right? So I may reduce the actual running time to, I don't know, maybe half of the vanilla, since you can activate it unlimited time. Being stuck in the form because you have to wait it out, kind of annoying. Spriggan itself. Seem to have lost the Spriggan. I love the fact I'm getting alteration experience in Werewolf 4.
Close enough. Never should have come here. Is someone there? Can't wait to count out your coins.
Really, saying that while I'm tearing him to pieces. Can't wait to count out your coins while I'm being eviscerated by a werewolf. You know what? Let's do it right now. Install the werewolf perk mod and reduce the timer on this thing. Let's see. Go here. Activate Blood Moon Rising. And what is it? Alright, I want to open up now, let's see, that's going to be underneath probably a couple of things, actually. Five on there. Spells, perks, Steel Strength, I should do. feeding. Both in psychic generation. While in sprinting in the werewolf form, the momentum of speed causes enemies to crumble to their feet. Improved sand. I'm not sure what this one is for. I definitely think this is a better choice. With the rank of the Moonborn, you just started to understand the world's cause, and you have gained minor increase to health and stamina. You're spending time in your werewolf form and hunting under the moon. Your new understanding condition accepted the beast within. You've reached the werewolf elder. Bestial strength. Ignored armor. Deal critical damage. So, works for me. Said werewolf blood added. So let's see here. Anything weird that it is added to my inventory? It doesn't look like it so far. Nothing too unusual here. Canning rack. Advances in lockpicking. Another one of these. Locate Valdir's hunting party. Should have put a map marker on that one. would be directly behind it. Might as well. Cannot use this while I am in combat. Weird.
Not sure how... Hello? You! Over here, please, I need help! Please, thank Kinnereth for you, stranger. I'd almost given up hope of walking away from here.
What are you doing out here?
We tracked a bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts. We had the big sow cornered when they showed up. 3 of them, out of nowhere. Spriggans. Niels went down before we even knew to run. Ari died just inside. I never even thought the things were real. I may have lost a drop or 2 of blood. Truth is, I'm not going anywhere like this. Hurts to breathe.
Khajiit may know a spell that would work.
Thank you. Please hurry.
Khajiit will need to find healing hands.
Much better. Thanks, friend. I wouldn't have lasted much longer without that. But now what? I can't just walk away, not with my friends' bodies in there being torn apart by those beasts.
Do not be foolish. You are in no state to do this. Khajiit will go instead.
You'd really risk your life for a stranger's honor? I don't even know what to say. Thank you, my friend. I'll wait here.
Khajiit will take care of it. Do not worry. Khajiit is going to activate Night Eye. Khajiit's also going to turn into a werewolf in here when Khajiit is done. And eat all the things that Khajiit can eat. Nothing over here for Khajiit. Whoa. You surprised Khajiit. However, you would regret challenging Khajiit. Haha. Khajiit has won. Khajiit is getting too much to be able to move. Shanatha, Khajiit may need your help again. Khajiit needs you to carry some of Khajiit's things. Shanatha!
And what might you need?
Khajiit needs to trade some
If that
things
is what
with
you
you.
wish.
What else can Khajiit give you? He'll give you those, but Khajiit feels Khajiit needs to give you something a bit more useful. Well, that should do for now.
Lead on.
Khajiit should be good. You dare challenge Khajiit? Khajiit laughs at your attempt to defeat Khajiit. Khajiit is going to go for a swim, see if Khajiit can find anything under the water. Yeah, not the best loot Khajiit has ever found, but Khajiit can sell it. You are tough, but Khajiit is tougher. It has been long since I've written an entry in this journal. I admit with some embarrassment that when I pulled it down from the shelf, I nearly choked on the dust that flew. There's little to tell, but did suffer another awful nightmare of the war. I suppose this is an affliction common to many who have seen the horrors of war firsthand. Writing about it has already helped me to feel better. 19th of Second Seed. 2 days later. Received a letter from Anders in Whiterun. He has invited me to visit, and I intended to accept. It's been a long time since I was in the city. My only fear is the Thalmor. I have heard that they and their agents are abroad in Skyrim, rooting out worshippers of Talos. I must be sure to keep a low profile. 28th of Second Seed. About a week later, returned from my trip to Whiterun to find very few flowers have bloomed here. The rest of Skyrim is covered in blooms of fiery red and piercing blue, but only a scant few have appeared in or near the town. I'll make it my mission to change that. We could use some flowers to brighten this gloomy place. Perhaps I can get Tekla to help me. 19th of Mid-Year. Spent most of the day counseling Laud, who received news of his cousin Gristor's death. They were quite close as youths, and Laud drank and talked of his childhood memories. It was touching, but bittersweet. 22 of Mid-Year. Wandering peddler passed through Folkry today. I purchased a few sticks of incense from him. He was a nice young Nord lad, following in his father's footsteps. I think his name was Vabijorn. A few days later, one of the town guards spied a pack of Charon birds circling near the road. He found young Vabijorn's corpse, victim of a bandit attack. My heart is heavy, and yet I should know better. Life and death, growth and change, the turning of seasons, they were all aspects of the mighty Arche. I should not be so affected by the death of one young man, and yet... 12 of Sun's Height. Travelers pass through town, speaking of a land in the grip of high summer. These are the warmest of the year in Skyrim, but not in Falkreath. Here, all is mist and fog and rain. It's always cool and damp, and the seasons have little meaning. Soloff asked me about this today. He said that in the place of the dead, such as our great cemetery, Arche's dominion should be absolute, and yet Arche is also the Lord of Seasons. This place seems almost untouched by them. I gave the best answer I could. I explained that Falkreath is indeed a place of great power for Arche, but he prefers to keep it this way, solemn and grey, hopeful that it was at least partly true, but who can possibly know the mind of a god? 28th of Sunstrike. Bringing to the war again, but this time something different. I was leading a small band of Aldmiri battle mages on a mission deep into the heart of the Imperial territory. We had drawn near our target, a supply depot outside of Shunahal, when the sky suddenly darkened. A great shadow passed over us, and there was a roar so terrible it chilled my blood. Something was flying just overhead, so huge and so dark as to blot out the sun. The dream changed, and then I was here in Falkreath, performing a service with someone who had just passed away, though I do not recall who. From the corner of my eye, I saw a stranger approaching. I turned to look, but the shadow came again, and the roar, and then I woke. Now that I reflect on the dream, I cannot help but wonder, was it a dragon? Why would I dream of such a creature when I have never seen one? It seems a real time, but now the memory is fading. What it means, I cannot say. Probably nothing. Hearing. Just want to make sure the guy isn't like at the front of the cave when I transform to have a snack. Theory, since I've shortened the time down to 5, we just wait a minute or so. That could be all we need to change back. wish it would tell me how close I was to the next perk. Like how you can see the little level on your skills. Matter in the end anyway. Maybe the extended bloodlust is always the same. I figured I would have changed back by now, even with the extended bloodlust, but apparently not. I am not getting any indication that I might change back soon. Turn to Valdir. Alright, so they're all back at Falkreath. Okay, good.
Traveler! Over here!
Yeah.
Never should have come here!
Vigilant of Stendar, Vigilant of Stendar, Vigilant of Stendar. Apparently cannot eat vampires. Really? Apparently I can't eat vampires. Who knew? God, that's going to be annoying to deal with. Yeah, I can't even look in the other direction. Yeah, I cannot do shit.
I'll see you. If I can just get your best. Nothing.
This is completely unplayable. Seems to be fixed now. Just gotta find the corpses. And hope I didn't actually kill Janasa in the process. Is there a way, can I just turn off God rays in the display? No. Well, there's Janasa, right? Gonna turn God rays right off. That's a little crazy. I mean, I cannot see a damn thing. put it on the screen, please. Took about damn long enough. Windows borderless. Screen space reflections. I'll turn on 64-bit render targets. Why the hell not? Objects, item fade. Fade. The heck? Well, hopefully those settings will fix the issue. We'll find out, I guess. I mean, the bug's okay when it's only like, if you look in a particular direction, but when your entire combat's in that direction, ugh. I just need a moment. No, no, no. Nope. Has to be a way of dealing with that. HUD opacity, crosshairs, depth of field, maybe? That did not help at all. This is literally unplayable. You guys I can deal with. Where's the third one? see if I can Google this. Skyrim light bug. Skyrim light bug. I removed the mountain rock texture, so it's not that. It doesn't exist in my load order anymore. That's why I'm trying to figure out what it is, because it makes the game unplayable. I cannot see anything. The problem is I cannot find any good cross-references.
You're a cold, unfeeling bitch.
Skyrim FT God Ray. I can't even find people who have had this. Or at least I can't find anyone. I mean, I can't find any reference pictures of it, so I can't even troubleshoot it to figure out what's causing it. No one seems to be talking about this particular bug. heck is going on? Gotta be related to the god ray. Again, that doesn't even seem to mention anything about it. And this is definitely not a bug that I ever had in Skyrim regular. This is some weird god ray bug. It always seems to happen when god rays are involved. What do we have here? God ray fix for AMD Radeon users. That's a Fallout 4. That would be useful. Surprised that no one's actually reported this as a bug because I cannot seem to find any references. Thank God. I mean, it clearly has to do with lighting. do have a graphics general texture overhaul. Let's try just disabling that. That's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try turning off my... well, we're going to turn off that because that's... well, I'll leave it in there for now. This one. See if that solves the issue. I'm trying to see if I can adjust the settings of my AMD Catalyst controller. But they don't make it easy for you to switch over to the Catalyst controller. They make it a pain in the ass. It's going to take a while to disable this texture mod. I can get it from here. don't want to make it easy for me, do you, Radion? Don't care about your damn advertisements. There we go. That's what I've finally been trying to get to. And of course it won't give me any options in here. You're useless, AMD. Useless. There are no 3D application settings that I can do with. Freaking annoying. And this thing's still uninstalling. The thing is still downloading. This is going to take forever. Alright, so what do we need to do currently in the game? Because it might just be worthwhile to end it here, because it's clearly going to take forever to uninstall this. We've taken care of all the bandits. The only thing we had left to do was to go to the hunting ground. So I think what we'll do is we'll call it here. I'll kill these guys that are attacking me, and we'll make our way back to town, and I'll sell my stuff. And then when we pick up next time, we'll be outside of the cave for this final mission, I guess. Because, I mean, otherwise, there really isn't much I can do at this moment while I'm trying to troubleshoot the problem. So I'll see you guys all in the future. Sorry I kind of ended non-dramatically, but troubleshoot, you gotta troubleshoot.